All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the WorldCAR Craftsman Truck Series. I know we haven't been on in a while, but we are back here at Homestead Miami Speedway for the Ford 200. And yes, I will say this, it is a big racetrack, lots of action, lots of turmoil, and I have here a co-commentator to help me out. Hi, BK, how's it going?
It's going fantastic for me. How about you?
It's going fantastic on my end, too. I mean, Homestead Miami Speedway is one of those big racetracks where anything can happen here. And what say you, BK? Let's start with the front row here to see who will probably win this very race.
All right, starting here up on the front row, Mini Tyrell in the Ram. And the Ram. That's going to be Stuart Friesen in the Hallmark Friesen Toyota Tundra.
In row number 2, we find ourselves John Hunter Nemechek looking to have a great race here. And alongside him is Ivan Moody in the 83. And then in the next row, we've got Clint Shiftright Jr., best starting spot all season for him. And alongside him is William Sawalich. In the next row, we find ourselves Jeb Burton. And alongside him, the Daytona winner, Brett Moffitt, still trying to climb his way back up in the standings in 10th right now. And then we have the 25 truck, the also rotating famous 25 truck, which is being driven this day by Chad Chastain, the younger brother of Ross Chastain. And alongside him is the points leader, Tony Breiniger. And in the next row, we have Mason Massey in the 81. And alongside him is a very special story. This is the number 30 that will be driven by Austin Green, who will replace Ryan Sieg in the upcoming World Ryan race. Again, our hearts and thoughts are out there with the entire Sieg family, Kyle Sieg. And yeah, we hope Austin Green can have a tremendous race. Next row, we have the number 69 of Shiftright, and alongside him is Grant Enfinger. And then in the next row, we've got the 17 Gio Ruggiero trying to climb up to Tony Breiniger in the standing second right now. And alongside him is Kaz Grala. And in the next row, we've got the number 98 of Ty Majeski. And alongside him is the number 28 of Johnny Gray, the grandfather of the Grays. And in the next row, we've got the number 50 of Johnny Sauter. And alongside him is Carson Ferguson and the number 16 Celsius Ram. And in the next row, we've got the number 18 of Tyler Ankrum. And alongside him is Butterbean Brendan Queen, third in points, trying to catch up to them Toyotas. And in the next, we've got the number 71 of Raja Karuth. And alongside him is a new driver replacing Haley Deegan, who recently got fired from Tricon Garage. Incoming replacement this week will be Roberto Moreno, who's had experience at Homestead in the past in kart before. And in the next row, we've got Daniel Hemrick in the number 19 Napa Auto Care Chevy. And alongside him is Andy Jankowiak. And in the next row, we've got Wyatt Miller, the nephew of Dale Earnhardt Jr., and alongside him is Michael Poulsen. And then we've got two tremendous drivers here, Matt Crafton in the 88 and Corey Day in the 7. And in the next row, we've got the number 26 of Dawson Sutton, and alongside him is Caden Honeycutt. And in the next row, Christian Eckes in the number 91, and alongside him is Lane Riggs. And in the next row, we've got the number 66 of Kevin Shiftright, and alongside him is Corey LaJoy. And then in the next one, we've got Mr. Heartbreak himself, Ross Kintov, still irking for his first career WorldCAR Craftsman Truck Series win. And alongside him is Zane Smith. And in this next one, we've got Caleb Costner in the 87, and alongside him is Ryan Priest. And in the final row, we've got the number 82 of Shane Gray, the father of Taylor and Tanner. And speak of the devil himself, Tanner Gray, starting in dead last. So, BK, what are your expectations for this race?
I have a handful. I'm expecting excitement, pit strategy, and long green flag runs here today.
Oh, yes, indeed. As these truckers, they're going to get irksome. They want to get ready here real soon. And who's your pick for today, BK? Because we have a lot of favorites here, a lot of contenders, and, you know, WorldCAR is known for parity, so good luck trying to predict the winner, but go for it.
Well, it would be easy to pick the pole sitter, Mini Tyrell, but I'm actually not going to go for that. I'm going to go for the 6th place starter. Give me William Sawalich in the 27. But a dark horse pick I could have. Sorry.
No. Go ahead with the dark horse pick. I want to see where this goes.
But I have a dark horse pick. Dawson Sutton in the 26. He's coming off back-to-back top 10s. Both of those top 10s were from mid-pack starting positions. Sure, he's starting more at the back half of the pack, but I have no doubt in my mind that 26 is going to come forward.
Oh, yes, indeed. And here are my picks for this race. I'm going to go with a bit of an upset. I'm going to go with both John Hunter Nemechek and Brett Moffitt. Listen, the front row trucks have not been as fast as we expected them to be, but Brett Moffitt and John Hunter Nemechek are silent killers lurking in the background. They're 6th and 10th in points. They could easily strike at any moment here. And my dark horse pick, I'm going to go with Clint Shiftwright Jr. Listen, he doesn't have the speed. He doesn't have the speed. He is currently 36 in points. However, he can get it done. Because if he can qualify 6th at this track, he could be an upset for this race. Let's get it rolling for the grid as the truck drivers are ready to go green here at Homestead. Here we go.
Well, I mean, obviously, Homestead Miami Speedway is definitely a driver's racetrack, so you got to be able to get as close to the wall as physically possible to win this race.
Oh, yes, indeed. You got to be... It's more physically demanding on the truck drivers than, say, on the World Car Cup drivers, considering, well, it's a kind of a bigger beast, let's say, put it at that. Sorry for the camera, by the way. We're still working out technical glitches with that camera. But as you can tell, these truck drivers, they're going to be ready to strike, and they're going to be ready to have some exciting racing here, don't you think?
Oh, I know it's going to be exciting, but I have a feeling that being conservative in the early parts, 96 laps, that's a lot of laps around a 1.5 mile speedway like Homestead Miami. So I feel like saving your stuff at the start, you can't damage the truck. If you damage the truck early, you're going to have a miserable time the rest of the race.
All right, as the pace truck comes out of turn number 3 and 4, Mini Tyrell and Stuart Freeze in the front row, gonna lead them to the green flag here. And it's gonna be an exciting one. WorldCar has put in a 1,000 horsepower package, so get ready for some WorldCar Craftsman Truck Series racing at Homestead Miami Speedway, and we're underway here at Homestead.
Great jump by Mini Tyrell. He's gonna get clear off into turn number 1 of Stuart Friesen.
Oh, yes, indeed. Already clear in the lead as of right now. And for those of you viewers that are noticing what's going on right here, yes, we got ourselves a ticker for this race. And by the way, massive props to whoever came up with the ticker. I know it was, I think, some guy by the name of Steel Horse Racing. Massive goated props to that guy. As lap 1 will go to Mini Tyrell.
These laps, they're fast laps, obviously 1,000 horsepower that you can lap around this place in less than 30 seconds. And 96 laps, sure, it's going to go fly faster than you think.
Oh, yes, indeed. Mini Tyrell definitely using not really the higher lane that we would expect at Homestead Miami Speedway, as we see a train, a plethora of trucks trying to catch up to the number 14 on lap 3.
Look at Shiftwright go up to the 2nd position.
Yeah, great run for him. Remember, he's not really doing so well in the points. And that also goes for, well, no, not really for Ivan Moody. He's currently 18th in the points coming into this race, so he's looking to have quite possibly a really good weekend. And here comes Shiftwright around the outside.
Well, this goes for the exact opposite of what I was saying in the pre-race. None of these guys are being conservative early on.
Oh, yes, indeed. And it's going to be like that throughout the entire race here. The leader slightly pulls away. Whoa, Shiftwright in the wall. As here comes Ivan Moody trying to get to the inside, but how about the number 35 of Brett Moffitt also being right there in contention as well?
He's looking to become the first driver, I believe, to win multiple races this season.
Oh, yes, indeed. Tricon as an organization has multiple wins this season, but no driver has separated themselves out with 2 or more wins. Not like in the Orion series, where Ryan Truex and Brandon Gaughan has both immediately established themselves as the championship frontrunners. As you can tell, a lot of battling going out through the rest of the field. Ivan Moody, once again, using that inside lane. That's not going to work, though, at Homestead. The outside lane is way better, as they are 3 wide behind them. That I believe was Sawalich, Nemechek, and a couple of others.
I believe it was Sawalich, Nemechek, and maybe Mason Massey in the middle of that.
Oh, yes, indeed. Jeb Burden also up here. trying to contend. Whoa! And you could tell, just being on board of these trucks, you could tell, if we're going to go on board of the number 99 here, you could tell how aggressive these truckers tend to be in the
Man, these
opening
things are
laps.
wiggly.
Oh, and shift right already coming down pit road. Wow.
Oh.
And
Really so-
that might
oh.
also...
Shoot. Sorry.
You're good. Anywho. So far, so good on lap 7. And this could also be a pit strategy race, considering some drivers coming out of nowhere to come down the pit road. And as we enter turn number 3 and 4, heading into the special lap, we remember Kyle Busch for what he did for the sport. All right, lap number 9 here. Mini Tyrell still out in front. How about Brett Moffitt all the way up in the second?
Man, the
And he's
Daytona
closing
winner.
in. Yeah, he's closing in real fast, BK. Whoa! Into the wall he goes.
Man, this racing early on has really been crazy. Look at Ivan Moody go up to the top lane. Look at 3 wide for the lead, possibly coming out of 4. That's the wall, which comes down pit road in the back.
Yeah, and like I said, with Swatch coming down pit road, that leads me into possible pit strategy that could play a factor into this race. Tony Breidinger in the top 5. Like I said, she was the points leader coming in. She's probably going to be the points leader coming out of this race. And wow, it's a whirlwind from like 10th on back. You can tell with the ticker. There's a lot of people passing for positions around you.
You know, 1,000 horsepower, high horsepower, high responsibility. You saw it with the onboard when we were on board with Burton. You saw how wiggly the trucks were.
Yeah, very, very loose coming off into the corners right here. Because as you can see in turn number 1 and 2, you could see, yeah, Burton gets loose again on the inside of Ivan Moody. He's going to try to take home that second spot. And here comes Tony Breidinger right there as well. And same with Johnny Gray. Oh!
Man, can we get an onboard with Mason Massey? He's got a front row seat to this fight.
Oh, yes, indeed. We're going to get on board with him real quickly here. Trying to get to the inside of the points leader heading into this race. But
you'll get a very good sight here on how wiggly the trucks are. You see them bobbling through the corner.
Yeah, and as you can tell with how wiggly these trucks are, as you see Roberto Moreno go by for that spot, you can tell that these trucks are very, very loose. And you can tell with high horsepower, you can tell how loose these trucks are going to get throughout the race. And honestly, if I were them, maybe loose trucks are a lot better than tight trucks. As you can see, maybe that's why so many people came down pit road early on. Their trucks were tight. They weren't loose at all. They just had to get some adjustments ready. So they went down pit road to fix them. And now I think they're all, some of them are back up on the track, but others could be playing the long time strategy game.
Man, a truck that definitely doesn't need adjustments right now is Ivan Moody. Into 3 and 4.
Yeah, to the outside from Johnny Gray and Jeb Burton, who's trying to attempt the inside lane here. But as we all know, the inside lane at home is not the lane to pass. That is, unless if you have new tires. If you have new tires, you can use the inside lane pretty well. If you are using the outside lane with old tires, you're either, it's like Mario Kart. You pick a random item box, you spin it around, and then you get either a blue shell, a mushroom, or a banana.
Man, nobody wants bananas.
Yeah, you could get unlucky. Anywho, Ivan Moody still in the lead. Johnny Gray up into second. Brett Moffitt in third as we enter lap 15 of this race. Whoa! I think Shane Gray, oh wow, yeah, 3 wide in the back. Shane Gray definitely looking like early on that he might possibly be a contender for this race as Burton goes to the outside of Roberto Moreno for that spot as we go side by side nearly for the race lead.
Look at Mini Tyrell go down there on the bottom lane.
I don't know what Mini Tyrell is doing, thinking of going to the bottom lane here, but as of right here, right now, the 83 just trying to hang on for his life. And with the amount of people coming down pit road, that also introduces another variable into this race, the lapped traffic. which could play a role in this race early on. As we see Chad Chastain, how about an attaboy for him in the top 10 early on in this race?
Lap 17 here in Homestead, Miami Speedway. I believe that's Jeb Burton just now coming off of pit road.
No, that's Caleb Costner. I mean, I get it. Their trucks look similar. Burton is in the top 10 as of right now, as here
I
comes
didn't
the
see
35.
it.
Whoa, Mini Tyrell!
Man, these
Around
trucks
the
are
outside.
blue. Look at Poulsen up there in the ninth, by the way.
Yeah, these trucks that started way in the back, they're starting to perform when it matters most. As right now, Tanner Gray in the top 10, that Las Vegas speed has carried home definitely the Homestead. I mean, both are intermediate, so that actually makes a lot more sense than not, as they're approaching the lap truck of Austin Green.
Hey,
Johnny
by
Gray
the
riding
way-
the outside wall.
By the way, my dark horse pick, Dawson Sutton, he's almost up into the top 15.
Oh, yes, indeed. If he can figure out the intermediates, it's going to be scary for the rest of the field. Johnny Gray just tried to pass Austin Green on the outside, and it didn't work. Austin Green is hogging that outside lane to perfection. And speaking of teams doing well, like I talked about Tricon doing well in the season, like their trucks are 7th and 10th right now. Look at the Pinnacle trucks. They're 3rd and 4th in this race. Great run for the Pinnacle trucks, as here comes Tyrell once again on the inside. Not going to make the pass, but he is going to be right there. Wow. And you can tell.
Majeski come off pit road.
Yeah, and then with a lot of battling right here, you have to wonder how much stuff they're using up. You see Mini Tyrell definitely using up a lot. Got into the wall there, and he's trying to go for the lead again underneath Ivan Moody this time.
Dawson Sutton, by the way, up to the 12th spot.
Ivan Moody with a great outside pass. Now retains the lead for the moment.
By the way, the man who won big in Sin City, Tanner Gray, he's up into the top 10, looking to also become the first man to win 2 races this season.
Oh, yes, indeed. A bunch of these truck drivers are trying to look for that. You got Brett Moffitt trying to look for that. You got Tanner Gray trying to look for that. You got Gio Ruggiero trying to look for that. And then, of course, I'm trying to remember.
Tony Breidinger.
Oh, wait, no. Breidinger. Breidinger was the other one. It's so hard because I think the majority of the winners this season have all been Tricon trucks.
Yeah.
And right now, the highest Tricon truck isn't even in the top 5, let alone the top 10.
It's your points that are Tony Breidinger in the 6th spot.
Yeah, and Tanner Gray, who is 7th in points, is definitely trying to catch up to her as the season goes on. But these are some great runs here for the front runners, Mini Tyrell and Ivan Moody. They were mid-pack to back-marker drivers before this race, but now they're front runners. They're up here ready to contend. They're up here trying to fight their way through the field.
And Ivan Moody, I've been keeping one eye open on him all weekend long.
Oh, yes, indeed. Everything that these truckers are trying to do, trying to hang on with their dear lives, they're making the most of it right now. That was really close back here. We have an intense battle from like the P4, the P5, the P6, I believe. Ferguson trying to make a lot of passes back there. I think he's a lap truck though, so that doesn't really matter for now.
Hey, Dawson Sutton up into the top 10.
Oh boy, you're right. He could actually be a dark horse favorite to possibly win this race if into the wall. Gonna lose. I thought he was gonna lose a spot right there, but no, Chad Chastain is just trying to go on the inside. So we see a lap Nemechek, I believe. Yeah, he's gonna pass Michael Poulsen as Ivan Moody continues to lead here at Homestead Miami Speedway.
Mini Tyrell looking around the bottom, not gonna work.
Yeah. Honestly, these are some great runs for some truck drivers who we didn't think were going to necessarily be in contention for this race. I mean, Ivan Moody, he was not really predicted to be one of the great superstars. Whoa, as here comes the 30 around the outside. Remember, he's got some fresh rubber, and so he can tango with these top 2. In fact, that's what I think those lap trucks are doing. They have fresher tires than Mini Tyrell and Ivan Moody, so they're gonna try to pass everybody with their full might, and that's gonna bring in like Shane Gray, that's gonna bring in Jeb Burton, that's gonna bring in Breidegaard, that's gonna bring in everybody from the top 10 into the same battle with each other right now. As whoa, buddy! Oh, that was really close for Ivan Moody trying to get on the pit road. That could have been really bad. As now Shane Gray is gonna stay out. And he will take the lead for the moment, right in the outside lane. So, BK, if I were, say, Shane Gray staying out an extra lap, what would I do here? Would I stay out another lap, or would I try to come down pit road?
If I was him, oh man, well, obviously, if you want to stay out this long, you really got to commit to the bit. If you're gonna stay out that long, you have to run dry on your tank.
Oh yeah, you could see the Pinnacle Racing pit crew doing their service right here. And I just want to shout out some guys who were a lap down that are now in the top 10, like Lane Riggs and Wyatt Miller. We saw, remember how you were talking about the winner of that Vegas race, the runner-up to that photo finish in that Vegas race is now going to probably be in second as Shane Gray taking a little bit of time on pit road. He's going to come out of pit road here relatively soon, but it's going to leave these two as the race leaders at Homestead Miami Speedway. So they're getting passed around the outside by both Crafton and Caden Honeycutt as I was saying that.
Well, Lane Riggs out to the top spot in the lowest number 34 machine.
Yeah, Lane Riggs in real life has been successful. Here, no. He has been anything but successful. He is 28th in points. He definitely needs a turnaround for this weekend. As you can see, guys like Joy, they're both also up here battling Ankrum, trying to make a huge pass around the outside, getting blocked by Lane Riggs. But that's also going to open up the door for Wyatt Miller. He's going to lead this lap as of right now, as we have a lot of battling going on through the field. As wow, Lane Riggs with a surge around the outside, trying to get to the outside of Kane Honeycutt. Oh, that is very risky this early on. I wouldn't do that if I were Lane Riggs, but if Lane Riggs wants to do it, he can do it. He's got the freshest tires right now out of anyone right now, I think. No. He did have the freshest tires at one point. That's why he's in the lead. As right now... Oh, Ankrum looking on the inside. Miller trying to go through the middle, 3 wide.
Man, this is fun to watch.
Yes, indeed. Oh, no. Crafton in the wall. Oh, man. Crafton was not clear. Put Lane Riggs in the wall. And that's going to slow up Lane Riggs. Definitely might slow up LaJoy. But that's going to allow Wyatt Miller to sustain the lead for the moment. But here comes Tyler Ankrum around the outside. I believe he barely led that lap as he takes the lead here at Homestead.
Man, this is awesome.
Yes, indeed. As right now, Tyler Ankrum, I would like to remind the viewers at home, Ankrum is second to dead last in points. He has not put up a performance like this all season long. He is definitely trying to go AWOL this race.
What an outstanding performance by Tyler Ankrum this race. Man. Andy Jankowiak up to the top 5. He had an altercation with Johnny Sauter back in Rockingham.
Yeah, they're both running pretty good. Sauter's in 18th, but Andy Jankowiak putting that Spire Motorsports on display here. And then, of course, as we go through the rest of the top 10, we've got Grant Infinger, Kaz Garala, Ivan Moody, who was the leader, Johnny Gray, Daniel Hemrick. And then there's others below that have really fast trucks that could possibly contend for the lead at one point in this race. I mean, heck, we saw Corey LaJoy up here contending for the win. If that doesn't scream contender, then I don't know what will. So right now, Ankrum pulling away from the rest of the field. He's growing the gap a little bit to 1.9 seconds. But don't forget, these trucks have 1,000 horsepower. They can and will make passes no matter what you do, especially if they're on the lead lap. There's Wyatt Miller getting around Matt Crafton right there. LaJoy, I don't understand why some of the lead lap trucks are trying to pass them on the inside when that's clearly not the preferred lane here at Homestead. The preferred lane at Homestead is the outside lane, but they're just not trying for it.
Yeah, almost a 4-degree difference from the middle line to the top. So in the bottom lane is almost 6 degrees from the top.
Oh, yes, indeed. Breidiger back up into the top 10. That's something that the rest of the field does not want to see because she's leading the points right now, and it would be... Oh, and the caution is out!
The yellow's going to fly. Oh,
And
we got a wreck. It's for
Nemechek was stopped.
John or Nemechek. I believe that was your third place starter, if I'm correct. Oh, he blew up.
Oh, no. His motor blew up. Oh, man. Came into this race 6th in points and is going to leave with nothing to show for it because he just blew the motor. Oh, man.
Man, you got to feel it for John or Nemechek, but something that could really rattle the nerves of Kaz Garala, of Zane Smith, Brett Moffitt. There are some other front row trucks, and they're obviously out of the same shop, have the same engine. So,
guys like Brett Moffitt, Lane Riggs, Zane Smith, Kaz Garala. Lane Riggs is 3rd. Kaz Garala is in 9th. This could be a game changer for everybody else. But as for right now, with the caution being out, it's everybody's race. It's basically turning into a wide open, like, free-for-all at this point. So these guys, they're going to have to be on their best A game today in order to avoid mistakes like over-revving the motor to blow it up like Nemechek just did and demonstrated for us. And here's what pit road looks like. Ankrum coming down, and he's not going to be the only one. There's going to be a series of trucks coming down pit road as well. If you notice a few trucks staying out, they're not on the lead lap. There was we got very lucky that there were very few trucks a lap down this time. So, man, you see Ankrum coming down pit road. He's gonna take, I believe, 4 tires and fresh fuel. And you see a lot of people passing on pit road. Yeah, you're gonna see that because they just crossed the line. You see Ivan Moody coming down pit road. He's also gonna take some fresh fuel and tires.
So and you see the pole sitter gonna pull in. Mini Tyrell, the pole sitter.
Moffitt, yeah. Oh, and we got contact on pit road between Ankrum and Majeski. Ankrum's going to try to get out of pit road the lead. Is he going to get there? Yes, he will. Tyler Ankrum.
Yes.
Well, we'll take the lead out of pit road, and I think it's going to be the 28. Ivan Moody, Burton, I believe Tony Breidiger, Corey LaJoy, and a lot of others. Definitely, they're all going to try to be on their best A game here, especially this pit crews. And then I feel bad for the team owners whose trucks are in the back more often than not, but the fact that this race is playing out very good for some drivers and terrible for others is quite honestly amazing for those truck drivers.
William Sawalek had a really slow stop.
Oh, yes, indeed. That ain't good. Roberto Moreno for slow stop. Ross Kenseth with the slow stop. The heart just aches further and further. And yeah, that's going to put Tyler Ankrum back in the lead as the rest of these guys are coming down pit road. Oh, and
we got a car stopped. Truck stopped.
Oh, no, they were just waiting. Oh, we got another one. I think he's trying to... he's getting... I don't know if he's trying to get out of the way or anything, but I think he's definitely just trying to trudge along and maintain... Oh, yeah, he's trying to maintain some pit road speeds right here. So lap trucks are going down pit road right here, right now. With Ankrum now retaining the lead, Johnny Gray to second, Ivan Moody, Jeb Burton, Tony Breidiger, Corey LaJoy, Tanner Gray, Wyatt Miller, Kaz Grella, and Daytona winner Brett Moffitt all in the top 10. So, who is your one to watch for the restart?
Well, obviously, my one to watch the easy pick would be, Tyler Ankrum, Johnny Gray, Ivan Moody, Jeb Burton. But I'm going to go with the Daytona winner's teammate. Give me Kaz Garala. He's been good on restarts almost all season long there. Almost every single time. It's been within like 10 laps. He's getting a ton of spots.
Oh, yes, indeed. When for blazing fast pit crew, I wouldn't count him out. Same with Andy Jankowiak or Corey Day. Those Spire trucks, they may be quiet right now, especially Corey Day. We have not talked about him all race long yet. But when it comes to racing, Corey Day has a sort of interesting, unique approach to it that could shock the rest of the field. But we'll see right now, as I believe this time by, I think we're going to get the one to go signal here. I could be wrong.
Corey Day comes from a dirt racing background. Same thing
indeed.
as, Kyle Larson, Tony Stewart, Ryan Newman, all those guys. They became really successful.
Yeah, they're all in the WORLDCAR Cup Series as we speak.
Another one, JJ Yaley. He came from a dirt racing background.
JJ Yaley's also in the WORLDCAR Cup Series. You're correct. Oh, what's going on with... What's going on with Tyler Ankrum? Why is he on the bottom? Is his power? What's going on with the number 18? Let's listen on the radio. All right, so we something's going wrong. We're on the apron. I have no idea why. Did you check with Tyler? Hey, Tyler, did you get anything? Truck's not working. Oh no! Oh no! That guy was leading Heartbreaker for the number 18. Is he? I don't think he's going to restart on the apron. I think he's going to go down pit road. Heartbreaker for the number 18, and that's gonna put Johnny Gray in the lead. And I don't know why he's letting all these lap trucks get ahead of him for the restart. But I guess if he's gonna be nice that way, he'll be nice that. Oh no, he was just waiting to catch up. So Johnny Gray gonna lead the field to the restart. Ankrum with an electrical issue, it looks like, coming down pit road. Let's see what they're gonna do here for the restart. As Tyler Ankrum is going to come down pit road, as well as the pace car. Heartbreaker for Mr. Tyler Ankrum. But it's going to play into Johnny Gray's hands. And same with iMovie, Jeb Burton, Tony Breidiger, and so many others. Back to the gas we go here at Homestead.
Johnny Gray going to lead the field back to green. Ivan Moody there. Watch out for him. He's been pretty dang quick all race long. Jeb Burton to third. Breidinger fifth. LaJoy fifth. Tanner Gray 6th, 7th is going to be Wyatt Miller, Kaz Gralla, Brett Moffitt, Andy Jankowiak going to be 8th, 9th, and 10th.
And the weird thing is, for these restarts, these truck drivers act like rabid animals on the restart. So you're going to start seeing some really risky moves on the restart. As they're nearly 4 wide back there, everyone's just trying to huddle up towards the wall because that's where the best line is. As right now, Johnny Gray still in the lead, Ivan Moody still in second, and how about Jeb Burton in third for the time being?
Hey, give it out to the remaining front row trucks. Kaz Gralla, Brett Moffitt, and Lane Riggs all in the top 10. Kaz Gralla has been in 7th.
Whoa! Oh no! I think something's going on with Johnny Gray. He's slowing up big time.
Almost trying to get to pit road.
Field with that move.
Look at the stack up.
And that creates an opportunity for Ivan Moody to take the lead, but he's going to go to the low side. That opportunity might get taken by Jeb Burton. And how about Corey LaJoy also up here in contention?
As we've gotten better word on what happened with the 18 of Tyler Ankrum, a battery issue for the 18. That's going to end his day.
As we see the 10 and the 99 coming down pit road. What is going on? That just shook up everything again. Ivan Moody is now clear in the lead for the moment, but how much time does he have? Because we had a lot of people just randomly come down pit road. Sorry. Our cameras were not working right. We couldn't see for a bit. My apologies. As of right now, Ivan Moody still in the lead. Tanner Gray still in second, and Kaz Gralla still in third. We're still working out the technical issues with that one camera out in turn number 2 to 3. Anyways, Ivan Moody's still in the lead, trying to hang on. Though with a 1 second gap, it's not going to take long before these back markers or people second on back before they start rocketing their way up to the front. What are your thoughts on that, BK? Oh, wait, no, hang on. Oh, never mind. BK's here, so I do apologize. Anywho, Ivan Moody still in the lead. Tanner Gray, Tony Breidiger rounding out the top 3 for the moment. Then you've got Kaz Gralla and Wyatt Miller up in the top 5. Ivan Moody season can only be described as meh so far. 18th in points coming into this race. I mean, with a really good truck like this could provide him a huge opportunity to surge and possibly make the chase when all is said and done. So it's going to be a bit of a whirlwind before that happens. As we see some trucks coming off of pit road, like Daniel Hamrick right there, coming off of pit road. They're all trying to play the strategy game again. I mean, the strategy game is a nice game to play when everybody is just focused on when they're going to make their next pit stop, but it's going to be a while before that happens. There's Tanner Gray, by the way, back there. There is a bunch of lap trucks in between him and the leader. Breidiger also up here as well. If you don't think the World Car Craftsman Truck Series is insane, think again. They're all over the place with this one.
Dawson
Gralla
Sutton up to
currently in
ninth.
4th. Oh yeah, Dawson Sutton. He was your dark horse pick, wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. I chose both the Rackley War trucks. William Sawatch got stuck one lap down, so there goes my original pick to win the race. So I'm gonna kind of be forced to switch over to a Dawson Sutton.
Yeah, fair enough. As of right now, Ivan Moody still in the lead. Breidiger still in second. Kaz Gralla with an unbelievable 4th place run for him. And an attaboy for Wyatt Miller being in the top 5 almost consistently every single week. And honestly, Tanner Gray and Wyatt Miller, they're no slouches on the intermediates, as we have demonstrated with that Vegas finish. They could be possible candidates to win this race if anything were to happen to, say, Ivan Moody or Tony Breidiger or everyone else in the field. And or Corey Day, he's making his way up into the top 10. Good run for him.
Hey, by the way, Dawson Sutton in the initial qualifying, he was 40th.
Oh man, that didn't really sit well with the Rackley War team, it looks like. So they worked on the car day in and day out, and it looks like they're starting to perfect it. But as of here, right now, Ivan Moody has created possibly a good, comfortable lead for the time being with 46 to go. But the real question is, can anyone get up to him in time? As right now, the 69, I think, just hit the wall. So that slows up a few of our key contenders, including Tanner Gray and Tony Breidiger and Kaz Gralla. We see more battling up ahead. That is the lapped trucks of Matt Crafton and Gia Ruggiero. They're the 5 and the 15's teammate going at it against him. I think he's trying to slow Crafton down so that they can possibly reel both of them in, so that the Tricon trucks have a better chance of winning this race. But as of right here, right now, Ivan Moody still on it here at Homestead, Miami.
$44 laps to go. That's around 60-something miles for people keeping at track.
Oh, yes, indeed. I'm not really great at math there, so I'm not going to pull out a calculator and try to demonstrate that. But as of right here, right now, there are now, I believe, 25 trucks on the lead lap, as opposed to 32 from that last yellow we had. And of course, a few of those got trapped a lap down. The pole sitter got trapped a lap down. Sawalch got trapped a lap down. Austin Green, Heartbreaker, got trapped a lap down. But there are 43 to go here in this very race. And just think, a lot could happen within 43 laps. I mean, you never know what could happen in 43 laps. You could see 3 of the leaders blow up. You could see like a backmarker contend suddenly for the win. You could see everything in this field as Corey Day now makes it inside the top 5 for the first time all day. How about him?
No.
And keep in mind, go ahead.
You know, having a dirt racing background can really, really help when it comes to like that transition over to asphalt. I mean, Ryan Newman, Tony Stewart, Kyle Larson, JJ Yaley. Stewart and JJ Yaley both won the Triple Crown back in 1999 and 2003 in real life.
In real life, so they do actually have some dirt racing experience in real life.
And to this day, they are JJ Yaley and Tony Stewart are they are the only people to win the Triple Crown in real life.
Man, oh man. So they are tremendous dirt racers through and through. And Corey Day trying to switch over from real life dirt racing to this. It's a bit of a whirlwind. He's currently 22nd in points, but if he were to get like a consistent performance like this, we could start seeing him racking up top 5s. We could see him start racking up top 10s, and he could be a legitimate shot to possibly either win this race or be in chase contention by the end of the regular season. But as of right here, right now, still have a lot left to go in this race, and a lot of battling still left to come in this race, as right now, Tony Breidiger has caught the number 83 of Ivan Moody. Tanner Gray is just going to try to get around 2 lap trucks here. Kaz Gralla also has to deal with, well, now 1 lap truck. He was dealing with 2 lap trucks slightly earlier. And then you've got Brett Moffitt, Corey Day. How about an attaboy to Chad Chastain, still maintaining a top 10 position. Shane Gray, Granite Finger, and your dark horse, Dawson Sutton, in the top 10.
Man, this has been such a wild card race. You really never know who's going to be leading.
Oh, yes, indeed. You never usually know who's going to try to contend, who's going to be in the lead when everything transpires. But all you know is when you have the lead, you have a chance to possibly get a win here. As right now, Ivan Moody, Tony Brediger realizing that Tanner Gray and Tony Brediger both have already realized that. So people like Johnny Gray, Shane Gray, Ivan Moody, they all want to be up here. They all want to contend for the win because considering they've never really had that experience before. So Ivan Moody desperately trying to hang on as right now he's going to try to get some help from the outside lane. Breidiger's going to try to go on the inside here. Not really the best mode of passing here at Homestead, but if it works, it works. Clint Shift Right Jr. trying to get through the middle here, but Ivan Moody's got great outside momentum here. Same with Tanner Gray trying to get to the outside of Tony Breidiger. Breidiger's going to block him for now.
Hey, Tony Breidiger.
Both of those people that are trying to battle right here, they're teammates.
Well, Tony Breidiger, not only looking for a second win on the season, she's looking for a second win in a row.
Legendary.
It would be a back-to-back if she won today.
Yeah, we haven't had a two-time female winner since, ironically, Tony Breidiger in Season 1 of WorldCAR. But as of right here, right now, Ivan Moody pulling away. Tanner Gray now up in the second. And how about Corey Day contending for third?
Man, dirt racing background can really help a ton.
Oh, yes, indeed. Same with Brett Moffitt trying to help him, the Daytona winner. Both the front row trucks are trying to get by the 5 truck. And I guess, that's not one way to do it. Going on the inside lane. Yeah, he's still going to have to get used to how Homestead works, considering Kyle Larson, because he was compared to by several drivers about Kyle Larson, and this is Kyle Larson's best truck. I don't know why Corey Day went to the bottom there. I think he's trying to save his tires for now, as we see. Oh, yep, that's the 17. He's a lap down, so he's irrelevant. We get to see all these truckers playing out, seeing who can possibly take this win here. And Corey Day, he certainly has a shot to, but he just needs to learn the track a little bit more. Like a dirt racer would, as you mentioned.
Yeah, I want to shine some light, as you were talking about the dirt racers there. I already said a lot of dirt racers that are currently in the Cup Series, but 2 drivers that are in the Orion Series that are lesser known. They did start their career on dirt. Austin Dillon and Ty Dillon, the Dillon brothers, both running for the 10 and 11 teams in the Orion Series. They did, in fact, start on dirt to start their racing career.
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's some information I actually did not know. So thank you for telling me that, as we have 32 laps to go in this race. Oh, and Ivan Moody coming down pit road. This could start another cycle of green flag pit stops, as most of the field coming down with them, but not Corey Day. He's going to take the lead here at Homestead. As a matter of fact, both the Spire trucks are staying out. What do you think Spire Motorsports is doing here?
Once you pit now, you don't need to make another pit stop in this race.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That could be the reason. Or they could catch a lucky caution, but Corey Day now coming down pit road. Andy Jankowiak also coming down pit road right about now. It's going to be a bit before we figure out who's actually going to take the lead and win this race here, as we see a lot of shuffling with the cars a lap down. There's Andy Jankowiak. He's going to briefly take the lead on pit road as he makes contact with the dark horse pick, Dawson Sutton, on pit road. I think both of them got away with it, though, but that's going to leave Andy Jankowiak with a little bit of damage.
That is Andy Jankowiak's second race in a row making contact on pit road.
This man needs to learn how pit road actually works in the WorldCAR national divisions. As right now, Johnny Gray definitely closing in. He's going to take the lead away thanks to pit stops.
30 laps to go here in Homestead Miami Speedway. We have had 1 caution on the day so far. John Hunter Nemechek, his engine was good, maybe too good. It blew up on lap, I believe, 20.
Yeah, well, at or around there, but yeah, Anywho, Johnny Gray now in the lead. Jeb Burton, Jeb Burton has probably been the most dark horse out of any of them because I'm not expecting Jeb Burton to light the world on fire or at least be in contention for a race win, but he might prove me wrong here today and tonight.
Dawson Sutton slowly and methodically made his way forward, started, his initial qualifying. As we said before, actually, no, both of the Rackley Ward trucks for initial qualifying, like mock qualifying, not real qualifying, they were both outside of the top 35.
Oh, yes, indeed. But right now, Johnny Gray definitely trying to get some haymakers here as he is still leading with 28 to go. Ironically, his car number, or truck number, I should say. I mean, they're both the same. Also, Jeb Burton trying to close in. He's going to try to close in thanks to lap traffic. Oh, and there's Mini Tyrell without a hood. I actually thought that was him. Yeah, no, this is Jeb Burton right now. He's trying to close in big time, but he's getting passed by all the lap trucks. All the lap trucks, because they have more tires, more fuel, more everything. Like, I would be jealous if I were the leader and if, like, these fast trucks just came by and just, yeah, you see what Chad Chastain did there? That is going to be, that's going to be very all over the place for these trucks. I got a little squirrely there, I'm going to be honest, but yeah, you can tell. Oh, yeah, and Johnny Gray coming down pit road.
Johnny Gray looking at his final pit stop of the day here in the 28.
Yeah, that's going to give the lead over back to Ivan Moody. I think Burton also came down pit road as well, so you got to think, with those people coming down pit road again, do you think that was probably the last stop, or do you think there's another stop they're going to make?
Well, unless there's an overtime, I really don't see another pit stop being made by any of these drivers.
Yeah, we don't get overtimes, unfortunately, here in the WorldCAR national divisions, because WorldCAR apparently they said, and I quote, we finished the things on the schedule distanced for marketing purposes.
Can we give a pat on the back for Johnny Sauter in the 50 truck? He made his way from way, way back in the field. He's up in a 5th.
Yeah, I like how you say that. Where is he? He would be... There's Raja Karuth. You say that. Look who's behind him.
Oh, look. Well, this could get interesting.
It's these two fighting at it again.
Wait, but look who's right behind... Look who's right behind them. Dawson Sutton.
Oh, that's Dawson Sutton.
Andy Jankowiak.
Oh, wow. Andy J making a lot of enemies here in the WorldCAR Craftsman Truck Series. I wouldn't do that if I were Andy Jankowiak, but, it's truck racing. They're going to be aggressive. There's the 6th truck of Ross Kenseth. Sad story there. Anywho, Johnny Sauter still trying to hold off Andy Jankowiak. And you can tell, whoa. Well, thank goodness, we didn't catch that, but I was looking from the other side. Johnny Sauter just pulled his finger, pulled his hand right outside the window of the race truck and just gave the bird to Andy Jankowiak.
Well, from what I saw, Johnny Sauter is kind of like a grumpy old man when you run over his lawn. He holds grudges for a very long time. You saw it in real life.
Both of you to be making that assumption in the booth.
I'm probably gonna get in trouble for that. So
enjoy Johnny Sauter's PR team murdering you. Anyways, Ivan Moody's still in the lead.
You saw it back. Sorry.
No, go ahead. I had nothing to say there.
You saw it back in real life. Back in 2019, wrecked Austin Hill at Iowa.
Oh yeah. In real life, he's a menace. And here, I wouldn't say a menace, but he is starting to get close to there.
Obviously, he's one of those guys that you really don't want to mess with because he will make your the rest of your season miserable.
A living hell. Yes. It is right now with 20 to go. I think Wyatt Miller just put Ivan Moody in the wall. What was that? I get like Wyatt Miller is young, but what the heck was that?
Young race truck drivers, a lot of actually young race truck drivers right now. Corey Day, Raja Caruth, Dawson Sun, Brendan Queen, Tanner Gray. They're all up front.
Oh, yeah, and if Ivan Moody keeps hitting the ball, he might have to come down pit road sooner rather than later, and it could present a bad opportunity for them.
I'll be right back.
Right now, our co-commentator right now is just going to leave the booth real quickly. He'll be right back. 19 to go. Ivan Moody still in the lead. Still dealing with lap traffic as of right now. There are only 16 trucks on the lead lap, one of which is Wyatt Miller still on the lead lap. I think he's trying to do everything he can to stay on the lead lap. Every other truck is just holding him up as of right now, and you can see a horde is starting to appear right behind him. You see Christian Eckes, Carson Ferguson, all those trucks. They have fresher tires. They want to pass other trucks. Therefore, they're going to make the number 83's day, if not like terrible, even worse. Oh, and Ivan Moody once again into the wall. That actually won't help his case too often. He continuously is now hitting the wall, which, like this track, you can hit the wall for a little bit and get away with it, but after a certain time, after you hit the wall for like a long time, it's not going to pan out well for you. So right now, Johnny Gray was the one that pitted. Ivan Moody, the truck, trying to stay out right now with 16 to go. He's trying to, I don't know. I guess he's trying to implement a new strategy here, which could work, could not work. But honestly, I'm not his crew chief, so I would not know. And can we get a shout out right there to Raja Caruth as well? He's 25th in points, so he wasn't running too well before this race. So this run certainly helps him, but I don't think it's going to be worth it in the end for Raja Caruth. If he pits, at least. There was a bunch of people pitting early on in the run of this half of the race, so maybe they have a little something to work up on. As right now, Breiniger not even closing. She's trying to close in, but there's a lot of lap trucks trying to get by, and you can tell those lap trucks are faster than Ivan Moody. He's taking the low side right now. He doesn't want any part of this. There's Jeb Burton, the person who was second to Ivan Moody. And Ivan Moody continuously using the low side right here. This won't be good for him unless if he's trying to come down pit road, which it looks like he's not. He's staying out on the racetrack. That just cost him a lot of spots. I would not do that if I were Ivan Moody. 13 to go. And as right now, Ivan Moody's still trying to pull away here. Remember, Ivan Moody is 18th in points. He hasn't had a bad season, but he also hasn't had a great season either. He's just been there. But this could really put his name on the map if he were to actually win this race. Ivan Moody now wall riding again, or wall tapping, I should say. He's catching up to the horde of lap traffic trucks. And once again, he's continuously using the low side in these turns. What is he doing?
Another guy that could, put his name on the map here today, Corey Day in the 7 truck, having a fantastic day today.
Yeah, running in third will do that for you. And let's see. This is where Breidiger is running, and this is where Corey Day is running. Notice how I would like to point out that all of the lap trucks around Ivan Moody right now, they're faster than him because they got fresher tires. So it begs the question, do you want to come down and pit for tires with 11 laps to go and risk your race, or do you want to stay out and see if you can gamble to make it to the end?
Well, I would definitely try to stay out because I don't feel like when you pit here, you go roughly 1.5 laps down, maybe 2 if you have a slow pit stop. I don't think no matter how big the tire advantage is, I don't think it's worth it to come down pit road, especially with 10 laps to go.
Oh yeah, and by the way, that was his teammate Michael Poulsen going well around the outside of the other SBK truck. These trucks down here, they're just trying to hang on for their lives. As right now, Ivan Moody continuously trying to hang on, but he's definitely in the thick of it. They're 4 wide ahead of him, for crying out loud. 9 to go.
By the way, So a big tough break for a couple of these trucks here today. William Sawalid started 6th. He's back in 37th right now. And then we have 2 DNFs. It was your 4th place starter, John Hunter Nemechek, and then while leading,
Tyler Ankrum. He also had an engine issue, it turns out.
I had a brain fart, dude. Like I forgot his name.
You're good. But yeah, that shows a testament to how bad Ankrum's runs have been, and this being his first DNF of the season is definitely not helping his case to stay in the trucks for the long term.
And then on top of the tough breaks, we have a couple big old movers here today. Dawson's son, Andy Jankowiak, Raja Karuth. There've been some big movers today. Dawson's son started 40th.
And by the way, I would like to point out that these trucks that are actually faster than Ivan Moody, except for Austin Green, apparently. Ivan Moody is losing time to Tony Breidiger right here, right now. You are actively seeing it. 1.8 seconds is now the gap. Yeah, you see Tony Breidiger coming into the frame right then and there. And then you also see back here, that's where Corey Day is. This is where Raja Karuth is. If any of these were to catch up, you can tell this race is about to get really exciting when these contenders are starting to actually try to contend more. And you can see Ivan Moody knows it too, because he's actually trying to pull away from the points leader. But right now, Ivan Moody's still trying to hang on for dear life with 6 laps to go.
Man, this race has really been something. For sure.
And you could tell, yeah, like you could tell that at one point, Breidiger was 1.6 seconds back. The gap now, 1.7 with 5 laps to go. As long as Ivan Moody doesn't really mess up in the next couple of laps, he should be fine to take home his first career WorldCAR Craftsman Truck Series win. But it's only 5 laps, and anything could happen in 5 laps. As you see a bunch of contenders coming down pit road late in the race.
Ivan Moody with 5 to go. In the pit road.
He barely missed the barrels. And that's gonna put the lead into someone else's hands. Who's that someone else gonna be?
Wyatt Miller. I think it might be Wyatt Miller.
No, it's Andy Jankowiak. The guy that basically said, and the guy that said, and I quote, "I'm not lifting until I see God of the checkered flag," is now leading with 4 laps to go here at Homestead for the Ford 200.
But the question is, can he make it to the end of this race?
Or Shane Gray. Christian Eckes also is trying to save enough gas to make it to the end. Corey Day, he's also going to try to save enough gas to make it to the end as well. 3 to go.
We were talking about Dawson's son started 40th today in Homestead, Miami. Christian Eckes was just as far back in the 91.
Oh, yes, indeed. And remember, Andy Jankowiak coming into this race, he was the worst out of the Spire trucks. It was Corey Day 22nd, Raja 25th in points, Andy Jankowiak 33rd in points coming into this race. But it's starting to feel real now. The entire field is nearly a lap down. They're trying to hang on with just 2 laps.
Christian Eckes was outside of the top 45 in practice.
And that wasn't great. But as they come out of turn number 3 and 4, Andy Jankowiak, the dream is starting to feel real. Coming around, he's out of fuel. He's out of fuel. He comes down pit road. Not enough gas to make it to the end. That gives the lead to Johnny Gray, I believe. Where's Johnny Gray, though? He was way far back. Where is he?
Johnny Gray, where's he at?
I'm trying to look for him. Oh, there's where he is. There's where he is.
Oh my gosh.
There he goes, coming around. He's going to try to get passed by Ross Kenseth around the outside to the white flag. 1 lap to go here at Homestead. Can Johnny Gray hang on?
Can Johnny Gray make it to the end of this race? I'm assuming he can.
He's got a 4-second gap between himself and Corey Day. He is the grandfather of Tanner Gray, of Taylor Gray. One's in the Orion Series, and one's a winner here in the WorldCAR Craftsman Truck Series. But coming out of turn number 3 and 4, bookend this, as Johnny Gray is going to enter the history books as the first grandfather to win in the World Car Craftsman Truck Series.
What a finish!
Man, I feel really
that
bad
was
for Andy
awesome to watch.
Jankowiak. He had it right there. Wow.
Corey Day second. Tony
Points
Breidinger
leader.
third. Fourth, Raja Caruth. Fifth, Ivan Moody. And then the other Gray, Tanner Gray in sixth. Andy Jankowiak is going to end up seventh from that heartbreak. Jeb Burton, good run for him in eighth. Ninth for the Daytona winner, Brett Moffitt. And another good run for the Mopar number 10.
Honestly, great race, all things considered. Oh, and they're wrecking coming on the pit road. I don't know why they're wrecking coming on the pit road. They just are. I guess that's one way to celebrate it if you're in the Gray family. So Johnny Gray gets his first World Car Craftsman Truck Series win, the first grandfather and grandson to win in the same season in World Car history. As
I don't think anyone expected that one.
Yeah, you could tell all the trucks are happy about it. They're piling up on the pit road. We got a bit of a traffic jam over here.
Burnouts. Someone's going to do it's Matt Crafton. Matt Crafton's doing burnouts.
No, Matt Crafton's coming back down pit road. Congrats to Johnny Gray. And how about the rest of the top 10? Attaboy to Corey Day finishing second, Tony Breidinger finishing third. That's going to extend our points lead a little bit. Raja Caruth in fourth, Ivan Moody fifth, Tanner Gray sixth. That's the grandson, by the way. Andy Jankowiak, Jeb Burton, Brett Moffitt, and Corey LaJoy at the top 10. You talking about how certain cars, certain drivers were going to be up here late in the race. I didn't think we were going to expect a Johnny Gray win to come out of this. Your thoughts?
I don't have any. I'm bewildered right now.
Anywho, as the ticker is slowly progressing here, once these trucks get on the pit road, they're just all trying to make it back down pit road. By the way, for those viewers wondering why all of them are not like in the garage yet. So Johnny Gray gets the win. Corey Day second, Breidinger, Caruth, Moody, Tanner Gray, Jankowiak, Burton, Moffitt, LaJoy. And as we look through the rest of the finishers here, we're waiting on the ticker to change. Roberto Moreno, solid top 11. Johnny Sauter, Brendan Queen, Dawson Sutton, Ty Majeski, Daniel Hemrick, Mason Massey, Christian Eckes, Chandler Smith, Grant Enfinger with a great top 20 run.
Man, Dawson Sutton, my dark horse pick, started way at the back. What a nice job for him to get a top 15. Was running top 10 there late as well. Yeah.
Wyatt Miller, 21st. Michael Polson, 22nd. Shane Gray, the father, 23rd. Kaz Gralla, Clinch. Kevin Shiftwright, Kenny Honeycutt, Sawalich, Tyrell, Riggs, Ferguson, all in the top 30. Not really the best nights that they wanted to see, but they at least finished the race. They can take some solace in that. You got Matt Crafton, Chad Chastain, Bobby Shiftwright, Gio Ruggiero, Ryan Priest, Stuart Friesing, Clint Shiftwright Jr., Caleb Costner, Austin Green, that's Ross Kenseth, Matt Kenseth's son. And in 41st and 42nd, unfortunately, we've got Tyler Ankrum and John Hunter Nemechek. So, your thoughts?
Great race, great winner.
I was going to say, wait until... Has the adrenaline settled down for you yet?
Mostly. Man, that was a fun one to watch. All the way through. Man.
Oh, yes, indeed. So, congrats to Johnny Gray on the win. And we got an amazing top 10 here. Thank you, BK, for coming out for commentating. We would also like to thank C Sports for helping broadcast this. They are a great broadcasting company. And from BK over here, from Yugoslav Pony, this has been the World Car Craftsman Truck Series 4200 at Homestead Miami Speedway. We hope to see you next time. Take care, y'all.
This telecast may not be reproduced, retransmitted, or re-uploaded in any form without giving explicit credit to C Media, the featured properties under its C Sports division, and the sanctioning bodies featured in this presentation.